So three straight. Just what's the vibe of this team right now?
Just happy. Really excited about how we're playing. I think we have a lot of momentum going into the break, and that's how we wanted to finish it. So we're just proud of our effort in these last three games, and looking forward to the break, but looking forward to coming back and continuing this the way that we're playing right now.
What what was going so well for the defense at the start of the fourth quarter? We were able to hold them all the way up to 3 minutes left in the game before they even scored a point.
Yeah, well, all the credit to our coaches. They work really hard on our scouts, knowing personnel, and we just executed the scout. So we knew that, they took outside shots. We were able to rebound the ball and then really push in transition. So it was just about getting stops, rebounding the ball. Obviously, they rebound really well. Elizabeth, Billings, Courtney's a really good rebounder as well. So we just wanted to contest everything and then get those rebounds.
Yeah, you mentioned rebound. That was a huge category that you guys dominated today, 50-30 actually. Was that something coming in that you knew that you were going to have to, that you could potentially out physical them? Or was that something that did you think that you could be that dominant on the glass today?
Well, we have really good rebounders. We have really good length. We know if we made them take the contested shots that, we had to get inside position. I think the first, couple minutes, they got a little bit more rebounds than we wanted. Obviously drawing some fouls, but once we cleaned that up, I think we were good.
How do you keep this momentum heading into a break that's so long?
Yeah, just remember how we got here. Remember what it feels like now. Knowing the work that we put in throughout the season. People counting us out, saying whatever they want to say. But at the end of the day, we worked just as hard as anybody else, and we knew that eventually we would turn it around. And so, just remembering that feeling, and we're just playing for each other, playing, Indiana basketball at the end of the day. Gritty, hard nose, and just enjoying it at the end of the day.
And then last one from me, how do you feel like this break can benefit you the most?
I've been playing a lot of heavy minutes, so just getting away for a little bit, taking my mind off basketball and just enjoying life. Not that I don't, playing basketball, but at the end of the day, just spending some time with my fiance, getting some vitamin D, and like I said, just enjoying the time off.
Three straight wins. What do you feel like is clicking the most for your team right now?
Well, I think we've been pretty consistent, with how we've been playing. So at both ends of the floor, like we haven't had huge dry spells like we did earlier in the season on offense. We could go 5 or 6 possessions and get nothing. And I think we've done a really good job. If we didn't get a bucket, then we're getting fouled and getting to the foul line. So, obviously getting 5 people again in double figures is huge. So we're distributing the ball a little bit better. I think we are, as a team, passing up good shots sometimes to get great shots, and that's a hallmark of really good teams, of being a little more patient, being a little more thoughtful. But above and beyond anything, we're playing with a lot of energy, and I think our players are really bought into playing hard for each other. That's the biggest thing.
You just mentioned energy. Indiana dominated on the glass today, actually 50-30. Do you feel like that played a big role in being able to be out physical Atlanta?
Oh yeah, I mean, Teaira has had a couple of good games back to back now, and and we've all been good on the boards. I thought Tori gave us good minutes today. I thought Tiffany Mitchell gave us good minutes, rebounding the ball. So, the points of emphasis for us have been to just get better every day, particularly on the defensive end. And when we can do that, it generates scoring opportunities for us. So, I'm just happy for our players that, the momentum hasn't lapsed. We've been able to carry this through 3 games in a row is a real accomplishment, particularly on a game when you're on the road. Like for me, I wanted to see, could we do what we did at home on the road, take it on the road and be the same team? And I thought we were. That's really important. And we wanted to not let the momentum wane going into the break. So it's real easy. That, this is the last one before we all have a couple of weeks off. And it's really easy to start thinking about that instead of the task at hand. So I thought our guys did a really good job today of staying focused, playing hard. And, we had some injuries. Chantel Lavender didn't play at all. JB's kind of beat up and played limited minutes. So that's where Tori came in. I thought she gave us great minutes off the bench. So again, everybody just playing as hard as they can for each other is a great sign.
Do you feel like this break best fits this team so it can get, JB and Jantel back to health, or does it come at a sort of a bad time of, you have this momentum, you want to build on it?
Well, we will build on it. The break at this point is much needed because, we're kind of dinged up, and I give all the credit to the players who are playing through that, because we got some people that are not 100%. And today, like Tori played out of position. She doesn't play the 4 a lot. She played a lot of 4 and did a great job. She defended, she gave us a couple of buckets. She did what we asked her to do, and kind of on short notice. So, I was happy for her. And again, when I can look at a box score and see 5 people in double figures, that tells me that, we're playing as a team. We're looking for each other. We're not playing one-on-one ball. We did a really good job. We had 18 assists. The turnovers were a little bit higher, but this is a really athletic, quick team. They did a lot of trapping. They did some stuff that we don't see a lot of. So again, on the road, we'll take it. I love the fact that we scored in the paint. I love the fact that we got to the free throw line and made a good number of our free throws, and that we just played a good all-around game as a team.
But you've said in the past, it doesn't matter to you if you start or come off the bench, and you got thrown into the starting lineup today. Anything different today from you?
No, it's nothing different. It's just the fact, with Jantel being out, I just have to step up. I mean, I've been in the starting role, so it's really not anything out of the norm that, I haven't done before. So, I mean, my number was called to start. So, I mean, I just went back in the starting lineup. It's nothing too deep into it.
Dominant performance, especially on the glass. Also, as a team, coming into the game, did you have a feeling that you could, outpush them, be the more energetic team?
Yes, we kind of said that in the scout today. We were going to go in physical and be physical. We knew nothing was going to be given to us. I mean, we're at the bottom, so we're just fighting, each and every possession. We have nothing to lose. So we're just going out there and playing hard. We're just trying to get teams to match our intensity and not us matching the opponent's intensity. All
5 scorers were in double digits today. When you think about from the beginning of this season to now, just how much is that a testament to how this team has gotten comfortable with playing together?
I mean, because no one is like, I got to score, or I'm supposed to be a leading scorer. We all move the ball, we all share the ball. So as long as we're putting points on the board, I mean, nobody really cares how many points another person has. It's a team effort. So I think that's where, we've come together and learned that, one person is not going to do it. It's going to take a whole team effort to win games.
Going into this break, how do you feel like it can benefit you the most?
Me, after performing well tonight, I know that what I'm capable of, I kind of slacked off, lost a little confidence, but I mean, I'm getting it back. We had a talk amongst the team, they told me that they needed me. So, that really hit home. I'm used to carrying teams, so, I mean, if I get going and they say that they need me, then I'm stepping up.
How would you describe the vibe of the team heading into the Olympic break?
I mean, it's good vibes for sure. I mean, winning is always great. So I'm just happy that we can go into the break with a positive mindset.
All 5 starters today scored in double digits. When you think about how this season started and, all the new faces, how much is this a testament to how this team has grown comfortable with playing together?
I mean, we're finding our rhythm. We're finding out how to play with each other. So I think this break's coming at a good time. We're putting people on notice. So, yeah.
The defense has obviously been something to hang the hat on, especially in these last 3 games. Just take me through the start of that fourth quarter. You held them scoreless up all the way till 3 minutes left in the game. What were you guys doing to slow down Atlanta?
I mean, we just know they like to get out and run, so we try to stop any transition buckets and make them score in the half court.
Long break coming up, obviously. How do you feel like it can benefit you personally the most?
I mean, it's coming at a good time for us to reset mentally, physically, and just come back ready to work.
It seems like every game that you have multiple plays at the basket where you're willing to risk your body to make that tough finish. How do you maintain that fearlessness and that aggressiveness?
I mean, that's just who I am, my game. Slasher, getting to the rim, making reads. So I never shy away from the contact.
And then last one for me, how do you feel like the team has to approach this break coming up to keep and build upon this momentum?
Just keep what we doing, what we have been doing. There's a lot of positive to take from these last 3 games, and when we get back, we'll address it.
Cool. Thank you.